ratios and how to solve the problems based on it. We have seen that all the 6 trigonometric ratios, they are the ratios when we divide two sides of a right angle triangle. Sin theta, opposite side divided by hypotenuse, cos theta, adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite divided by adjacent. If you make a reciprocal of these three, you are getting cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. And we have seen the problems. And today in this session, I am going to discuss about the trigonometric angles, trigonometric values of standard angles. Today's discussion is trigonometric values of standard angles. Standard angles. But children, what are the standard angles? This is the first question. Second question is, trigonometric values can be found only for the standard angles, or it can be found for any other angles. That's what we are going to discuss today. We have seen that sin theta is equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. See, I have told you the formula never changes. Whether it is sin theta or sin A, sin B, sin C, sin B, the formula never changes. Now, I will draw a figure. This is the base of the triangle. This is the height of the triangle. Here is 90 degree. And I will join this. And I will join this. And I will call this as angle theta. Referring to this theta, I can call this as the opposite side. Referring to this, I can call it as the adjacent side. And this is the hypotenuse. Now, if theta is an unknown angle, it can be any acute angle. And theta is any acute angle. If I replace this theta by some angle, say I want to find 35 degree. Somebody asks you, or I can say, okay, 35 degree. Find the value of sin 35 degree. In the place of theta, I have substituted 35 degree. My question is it possible to find sin 35 degree or cos 35 degree? Any angle. I will show you how to find it. Now, after drawing the base, you have to draw a perpendicular. I have marked here 90 degree. I have marked 90 degree. Join it. Okay. Now, this is 90 degree, not. Okay, we got 90 degree. Now, the important thing is from this point, you have to make an angle of 35 degrees. Very important because you have to find the trigonometric values of 35 degrees. So, what I will do from this point, I will mark 35 degree. And I will join it. I have marked 35 degree and I will join it. I want a right angle triangle. I will call it as angle PQR. Okay. Now, in the place of theta, I got here 35 degree. Now, what is my work? I will measure each side of the right angle triangle. Very accurately, I will measure it. I will measure each side. I got this as 11.1 centimeter. 11.1 centimeter. I will measure this as, this is 8.7 centimeter. 8.7 centimeter. And I measure this. This is exactly 14.1 centimeter. 14.1 centimeter. Now I can find the trigonometric value trigonometric values of 35 degree very easily. Like that you can find 42 degree, 45 degree, 37 degree. Here, this angle 35, making this angle 35 is very, very important. How much long the base is not at all important. Even if you draw a bigger base also, you are getting the same answer. You can try it. Somebody may ask, sir, I have drawn a small base. I have drawn a small base. This much will be the base. And here is the 90 degree. Here is the 90 degree. No problem at all. But the important thing is, making the 35 degree is very, very important here. Draw the 35 degree. Making the 35 degree is very, very important. You join it. This is very, very important. Make this angle as 35 degree. Now, measure this. Here also you can find the value of sin 35. But the lengths are very less as compared to this. But proportionally they are less. You can measure this. You can measure this. Divide them. Opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Find the decimal value. Whatever the decimal value you are getting here, same decimal value you will get here. You can try it. So this is how you can find any trigonometric value of any angle. But it is very difficult to remember all the values. Because right from 0 degree to 90 degree, plenty of trigonometric ratios will come. Different angles will come. So, in order to make you easy, some of the angles are called as standard angles. Which are the standard angles? 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These 5 angles are called as standard angles. And it is very essential, you have to remember all the trigonometric values of these 5 standard angles. How to find those? The derivation of that, I will show you. First, you know this. Okay, students, I have told you 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree are called as the standard angles, and we are going to find the trigonometric ratios of those 5 standard angles. So, in the place of trigonometric values, I can use the word trigonometric ratios also. Trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. What I have done, I have taken a triangle PQR, and in the place of theta, I have taken it as a 45 degree. My dear children, this is a right angle triangle. This is 90. Sum of these two is also 90. When one angle is 45, you can say angle B is also 45. I will write that in triangle PQR, angle Q is equals to 90 degree and angle R is equals to 45 degree. Therefore, angle P is equals to, it is 180 minus 90 degree plus 45 degree. This angle how much? It is 180. Sum of all the triangles is equals to 180 minus 90 plus 45. Which is equals to 45 degree. That means angle P is also 45. You know that in one triangle, when 2 angles are equal, their opposite sides are also equals to each other. I can say therefore you can say PQ is equals to QR. PQ is equals to QR. I will take each side as A means I will write which is equals to A. Which is equals to A. These 2 angles are equal. Therefore, opposite sides are also equal. So, I have called each side as A. Now, I will find the length of PR. I will write in triangle PQR, and Q is equals to 90. Therefore, PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square. This is because of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. because of Pythagoras. Okay, I have to find PQ. This is a square. QR is again a square, which is equals to 2a square. What is equals to? PR square is equals to. Therefore, PR is equals to under root 2a square. The square root of a square is a. The square root of a square is a, whereas root 2 will be as it is inside and write it as a root 2. Square root of a square is a, root 2 will be as it is. That's why I got this length as a root 2. Now I can find, therefore, sine 45 is equals to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite divided by hypotenuse. It is, I can say, PQ divided by PR, which is equals to a by a root 2. This is getting cancelled, and the answer is 1 by root 2 is the value of sine 45. This value has to be kept in mind. Second, cos 45. Cos 45 is equals to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. It is QR divided by PR. QR is again a divided by a root 2. A root 2. A gets cancelled. Answer is 1 by root 2 is the value of cos 45. Sin 45 also say. Cos 45 also say. Finally, tan 45. It is opposite by adjacent. It is PQ divided by QR. Nothing but a divided by a. Answer is 1. Now you can find the remaining three very easy. Sine reciprocal is cosec. Cosec 45 is equal to reciprocal of this root 2. Root 2 by 1 is root 2. I can write sec 45. Sec 45. Reciprocal of this, again it is root 2. Finally, it is cot 45. Cot 45. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. These are the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. These values has to be remembered. But at the end of this video, I will tell you how to remember these values. But now you see the derivation, how to derive the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. After this, I am going to derive the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree as well as 60 degree. First, you note all this. We are going to discuss about the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Together we will do in the same figure. Here, my children, the figure what I have drawn, PQR. PQR is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. You know that equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, all angles are also equal. This is 60 degree. I will call this PQR and I will call it as M. Okay, this is perpendicular. Equilateral triangle. PM is perpendicular to QR. PM is perpendicular to QR. Okay. Now, my children, can we say these two triangles are congruent? These two triangles are congruent. Why? Why they are congruent? See, these two sides are equal. These two angles are equal. This is the common side. Triangles are congruent based on RHS congruent too. So when they are congruent, you can say these two are equals to each other as well as these two are equals to each other because of simplicity. I will not write all those things. I will write triangle PMQ is congruent to triangle PMQ is congruent to triangle PMR. PMR because of RHS congruent rule. two are equal because all sides it's equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. This is the common side and this is the perpendicular. What I have constructed is perpendicular, that means both are 90 degree. So triangles are congruent. So when the triangles are congruent, you can say therefore QM is equals to MR. QM is equals to MR as well as angle MPQ. MPQ is equals to MPR. MPR. Okay? Because of CPC. Both are because of CPC. Okay. Now listen to me. Very important students. I will take each side as 2A units. This is 2A. This is 2A. And this is also 2A units. Each side of the triangle I have taken it as 2A. Now you see here, QM and M are equal, QM and M are equal. The total length is 2A. That means can I say this is A units, this is also A units. Because the total length is 2A. This is exactly, there are two parts. They are equal to each other. So I call each as A and B. With this what I will do, I will take one right angle triangle. I will take one right angle triangle. Anyway, either this I can take or I can take this also one and the same. This is also 60 degree. I will take one right angle triangle. Okay. See, this is total is 2A. So each is A and these two angles are also equal. So total is 60 degree. When these two angles are equal to each other, I can call this angle is 30 degree. Okay, this much we have seen. Now I will start. In triangle PMR. In triangle PMR, I know this length, I know this length. I want to find the length of this altitude. A perpendicular का मुझे height पता करना है. बस मेरे पास क्या क्या चीजें अवेलेबल है? मुझे पता है A units, मुझे पता है 2A units, A 60 डिग्री पता है, A 30 डिग्री पता है. बस that's all. मुझे सिर्फ A side को पता करना है using Pythagoras. Come on. In triangle PMR, PR square is equals to PM square plus MR square. A मैं इसलिए कर रहा हूं, मुझे A साइड पता करना है. बस that's all. Come on. 2A the whole square. PR square मतलब 2A the whole square. PM square मुझे वैसा ही लिखना है. MR square मतलब A square. Come on. इसको स्क्वायर करो, 4A square हो गया. A square को पीछे लेकर आना. LHS में minus A square is equals to PM square. Subtraction के बाद 3A square हो गया is equals to PM square. Therefore PM का वैल्यू मुझे पता करना है under root 3A square. A square का स्क्वायर रूट हो गया A. रूट 3 को आपको वैसा ही लिखना है रूट 3. तो PM का लेंथ आ गया A रूट 3. इसका लेंथ आ गया A रूट 3. बस that's all. अब मुझे सब वैल्यू पता कर सकता हूं मैं. 60 डिग्री का भी पता कर सकता हूं, 30 डिग्री का भी पता कर सकता हूं. फर्स्ट we wrote this. Alright, I will continue. I will rub this and I will continue. Okay. Sin 60 degree is equals to, what is sin? Sin is, this is the point of reference. Sin 60, it is opposite divided by hypotenuse. I can write PM divided by PR, which is equals to A root 3 divided by 2A. A root 3 divided by 2A. Here A gets cancelled, answer is root 3 divided by 2. I can find the value of cos 60. Cos 60, it is cos 60 from here adjacent by hypotenuse. It is MR divided PR. M1 is A divided by 2A. A gets cancelled. Answer is 1 by 2. Tan 60 को भी मैं पता कर सकता हूं. यहां से देखना है tan का रेशियो है अपोजिट बाय एडजेसेंट. अपोजिट बाय एडजेसेंट मतलब PM डिवाइडेड बाय M1. PM divided by M1. PM A root 3. It is A root 3 divided by A divided by A. कैंसिल हो गया. A हो गया root 3. जब मैं sin cos tan को पता कर सकता हूं तो बाकी के तीन ऑटोमेटिकली लिख सकता हूं. It is cosec 60. cosec 60. इसको उल्टा कर यानी 2 by root 3. sec 60. sec 60 इसको उल्टा करो मतलब 2 by 1 यानी 2. एट लास्ट cot 60 इसको उल्टा करना है. इसको उल्टा करना है मतलब 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. These are the values of cot 60. Now I can find the value of 30 degree also. I can find the value of 30 degree. Come on. Yes. Sin 30. Come on. अब आपको 30 डिग्री पता करना है. This is the reference point. यहां से देखना है आपको. अब यहां से जब देखोगे, this is called as opposite side. जब 60 से देखोगे तो ये हो गया opposite side. This is the difference. When you see from 60 degree, this is the opposite and this is the adjacent. But now when you see from 30 degree, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side. Come on, sin 30 opposite मतलब M1 divided by PR. This is A divided by A root 2. मतलब मैं 30 से देख रहा हूं. यहां से मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन यहां से अपोजिट. इसका अपोजिट बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज मतलब ये दोनों कैंसिल हो गए 1 by root 2. अब मैं फाइंड आउट करूंगा cos 30. cos यानी एडजेसेंट. किसका एडजेसेंट? 30 का एडजेसेंट यहां है. दिस इज एडजेसेंट. PM divided by PR. PM का वैल्यू है A root 3. A root 3 divided by A root 2. This gets cancelled. हो गया root 3 by 2. अब मैं पता करूंगा tan 30. tan 30 को पता करेंगे. tan opposite by adjacent. opposite by adjacent. It is M1 divided by PM. M1 मतलब A divided by A root 3. cancelled. Answer is 1 by root 3. हो गए. बाकी का हम लिख सकते हैं cosec 30. इसको उल्टा कर दो root 2. sec 30 इसको उल्टा कर दो 2 by root 3. At last cot 30. Reciprocal of this. Answer is root 3. This is how we can derive the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree. Exam में आ सकता है. Derive the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. आपको 6 different values 45 degree का लिखना है. Find the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree. आपको ये सब लिखना है. ये फिगर 30 degree लेकर आपको लिखना है. बस that's all. Now I will tell you how to remember these values. सारे values तो बहुत सारे होंगे. आप सोचेंगे सर याद रखेंगे ऐसा एग्जाम. My dear children, one question is guaranteed in this standard attendance. इसके लिए आपको ये सब वैल्यू याद रखना जरूरी है. इसके साथ साथ और भी दो ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज है 0 and 90. इसका डेरिवेशन तो ए साल के लिए हटा दिया है, लेकिन उसका वैल्यू आपको याद रखना चाहिए. मैं सभी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज का एक चार्ट डालूंगा और आपको ये भी समझा दूंगा हाउ टू रिमेंबर दिस चार्ट. ओके, बिफोर दैट कंप्लीट दिस. trigonometric ratios. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, these 5 angles are called as the standard angles, and I have given you the derivation of 30, 45, 60 degree. वो सब आपके पास वैल्यू है. अब मैं मेथड समझा रहा हूं कि आपको याद कैसा रखना है एग्जामिनेशन. How to remember these values? My dear children, if you remember the value of sine, अगर साइन का एक ही वैल्यू अगर आप याद रखोगे तो बाकी के सारे चीजों आपको ऑटोमेटिकली याद हो जाएगा. फिर बच्चे बोलेंगे सर साइन कैसे याद रखें? That also will give you a method. You will start from here. Okay? Listen first. What I will do? एक सिर्फ मेथड याद रखने का. I will write here under root, under root, under root, under root, under root. Okay? याद रखने का तरीका है साइन का. Divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4. सब जगह में divided by 4 डाल दिया मैंने. न्यूमरेटर 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. कॉन्सेक्यूटिव नंबर्स लिखते हैं 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, स्टार्ट करेंगे. Yes. 0 by 4. कोई भी 0 अगर कोई नंबर से डिवाइड करें तो आंसर 0 आएगा. अंडर रूट 0 is also 0. मतलब sin 0 का वैल्यू 0 है. Come on. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. sin 30 का वैल्यू 1/2 आपके पास अभी मैंने डिराइव करके दिखाया तो वहां से आप चेक कर सकते हैं. sin 30 का वैल्यू 1/2. Come on. इसको मैं सिंप्लीफाई कर सकता हूं. 2 1s are 2 2s. Square root of 1 is 1. एक root 2 का वैल्यू मुझे पता नहीं है. I will write it as it is 1/2. sin 45 अभी मैंने डिराइव करके दिखाया था, आप चेक कर सकते हैं. sin 45 is 1/2. ओके. sin 60 root 3 का वैल्यू मुझे पता नहीं है. वैसा ही रूट नंबर root 4 is 2. root 4 is 2. ओके. चेक करके देखो. sin 60 का वैल्यू root 3/2. इधर मैं कैंसिल करूंगा. 1 जा स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 is 1. बस साइन का सभी वैल्यू मुझे मिल. अब मुझे कॉस का बहुत सिंपल. रिवर्स साइन, नॉट रेसिप्रोकल. रेसिप्रोकल मतलब न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर को है, डिनोमिनेटर को न्यूमरेटर को. नेक्स्ट वर्ड रेसिप्रोकल. रिवर्स मतलब ऐसा उल्टा. कम ऑन. a1 यहां रखो, a वैल्यू यहां डालो root 3/2. फिर तीसरा वैल्यू यहां ही रहेगा 1/2. दिस वैल्यू गोस देयर 1/2. फिर 0 आता है. आपके पास ये तीनों वैल्यू अवेलेबल है. यू कैन चेक इट. दिस इज अबाउट द कॉस. वी आर गोइंग फॉर द tan. tan कैसे? आपके पास फॉर्मूला है. tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू sin थीटा बाय cos थीटा. sin बाय cos. ए दोनों को डिवाइड करते हैं. sin बाय cos. 0/1 0. ए दोनों को डिवाइड करना है. देखो 2 2 कैंसिल हो गए. 1/√3 1/√3. जिसको पता नहीं चले यहां देखो 1/2. एक डिवाइड करना है. ये सेकंड को रेसिप्रोकल हो गया. 2/√3 कैंसिल. 1/√3 1/2. तमाम. ये देखो √2 कैंसिल. 1/1 आंसर इज 1. 2 gets cancelled. √3/1 आंसर इज √3. 1/0 डिनोमिनेटर में जब 0 आता है इट इज कॉल्ड एज नॉट डिफाइंड. नॉट डिफाइंड. कोई we say in the rational numbers. Rational numbers are the numbers in the form of p/2 where q is not equals to 0. डिनोमिनेटर में कभी भी 0 नहीं आना चाहिए क्योंकि उसका वैल्यू नॉट डिफाइंड होगा. दिस इज अबाउट योर tan. ओके. आपको चाहिए कोसेक. आपको पता है कोसेक मींस रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ साइन. रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ साइन थीटा. साइन को रेसिप्रोकल मतलब न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमरेटर. 0 about your cosec. मतलब see, don't divide this. Divide मतलब tan हो गया. मुझे reciprocal करना है. Sin का reciprocal. Here sin is 1. 1 का मतलब होता है 1 by 1. इसको मैं reciprocal करता हूँ तो 1 ही बच जाता है. Don't compare with this. No. Okay, 1 means 1 by 1. Okay. मुझे sec चाहिए. अब sec चाहिए तो आपके पास दो मेथड्स हैं. चाहे आप इसको रेसिप्रोकल करो और इसको रिवर्स करो. वन एंड द सेम. रिवर्स मुझे इजी लगता है. आई विल राइट रिवर्स कोसेक. कोसेक को रिवर्स कर दो. रिवर्स कोसेक. चलो a1 यहां आ गया. दिस इज 2 by √3. a तो √2 यहां ही है. दिस 2 goes there. This is not defined. हो गया कोसेक. At last cot. Cot को क्या करो? tan को रिवर्स कर दो. cot मिल गया. रिवर्स tan theta. रिवर्स tan theta. Come on. Not defined यहाँ है. √3 goes here. 1 is here. 1 by √3 is here. My dear children, this is the entire chart of the trigonometric ratios of the standard angles. Now, for the examination point of view, this is very important chart. आप problem solve करने के लिए chart की जरूरत है. And tomorrow when we meet, we will solve the problems on this. How to solve the problems using trigonometric ratio. We will see this in next class, children. Prepare well, practice well. We'll meet in the next class. Till then,